Hello, this is Katie with Homeschool Chat, Preschool Edition. Today we're going to talk about learning by playing. Very important that children get to play when they're this age. So this preschool is 3, 4, you could even say right before kindergarten. So 5, some kindergartners go into school at age 6. Playing is so important for those children in their learning process. And I think the main part that's so important about it is that they're little sponges when they're having fun. They just have questions and they like to explore, or they have their own little things, little individual things, but if they're relaxed or excited and they're having fun, then they're going to learn. So what are some of the things that you can do? You can play with them. For a preschooler, it's important that they have somebody to play with at times, because if you don't have somebody to play with a preschooler, they become either lonerish or they become used to a relationship with an adult. And this is homeschool preschool. This isn't like preschool class. So if it's a preschool class, then you have other little kids as a preschooler. You have other little kids to play with. But if you're homeschooling a preschooler and that's the only child that's that age, then they get used to that adult-child relationship. So they need to learn how to socialize with kids their own age, and they also need to learn how to play and not take life too seriously, which I think is some advice that we should take too, right? So here are some ideas. Refrigerator magnets. Refrigerator magnets are so much fun. All it takes is a blank refrigerator and the ABCs and the song A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So maybe as you're singing the song, you could sing the song or you could both sing the song, and your preschooler puts the letter up on the refrigerator. That's a way of playing. Then for free time, you might be surprised that that preschooler might actually go back to the refrigerator and put the ABCs up on the refrigerator because it's fun. And that same goes with numbers. You can get numbers in refrigerator magnets as well. And as your child grows, and as your child grows in homeschooling, you can, or I should say, grows in education, then what you can do is start to form small words with the alphabet, the magnetic alphabet, and start to do addition with the magnetic numbers. So that's one thing that you can do. The other thing that you can do is you can teach your child manners. So I have a little prop. One of the things that you can do, I had girls. I homeschooled 2 girls and a boy that wasn't my own for a couple of years. But with the girls, tea parties were so much fun. And tea parties teach you manners. They teach you that when you spill, oh, excuse me, and you try to fix, blot up the water because you're playing with a preschooler. You probably don't want to have real tea. Anyway, so you teach manners when you play with your tea set, and you teach how to use a napkin. You learn your pleases and your thank yous. The other thing that you can do, this little thing, I actually think it was free. And it's like a little, I think they call it a little pinball game. And it has, it says World Traveler, and it has the 7 continents. So you can teach your child the 7 continents just by, them getting a little pinball. So getting it in the right position. So there's something like that. This is not super educational, but on the other hand, it teaches that animals and all these different things. There's like animals in here. I don't think there's any people, but there's all sorts of different kind of animals that they have eyes and ears and a nose and a mouth. And in education for a preschooler, that's learning. So think about those kinds of things that you can do. Not just reading a story, but maybe you can do I think it's baking soda and vinegar experiment and make a volcano and explain that there's a chemical reaction that goes on. You can even take it even further and talk about chemical reactions and how we don't play with bleach and ammonia because they just don't mix, and that they can hurt you very, very badly, that it's poison. So you can do all sorts of things. And nature walks, that's always fun. You can point out things in real life from nature, and you'll find yourself explaining to your preschooler what it is, or maybe that if you're looking at a moth, you talk about the lifespan of, or not a moth, but a caterpillar, the lifespan of a caterpillar, that it actually turns into a moth or a butterfly, things like that. So use your imagination, get online, see what others are doing, and check out your local bookstore. Sometimes they have ideas, and have fun. It's about all that I have. So have a very good day.